It's the Unbalanced Podcast. Unbalanced, 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 unbalanced. It's the Unbalanced Podcast.
Yeah.
Sexy voice.
Yeah.
Fucking I'll be sure, man. I'll be sure, Negro.
Yeah, little A.
So
LA.
Man said owl, you know.
LA.
I'll be sure. I'll be sure, man.
Is that good? Am I good?
Yeah, that's
LA's in the house.
Yeah.
true there.
Rough Riders, innit? Rough Riders in the house.
LA. Hollywood.
You get me? So, yo. It's a new day.
Yeah.
This podcast is BACK. Jeez. See the bars there?
You're rhyming, bro. You're rhyming.
Oh,
We're back.
lyrics.
We're back. We're savage.
Definitely
We're
working
back.
on that one, isn't it?
We're back.
Get me?
Hope all the fellas have been wearing condoms and all the girls have got their toes painted. Yeah.
And all the girls wearing their femidoms.
Yeah. Where, you know what? Femidoms, you know.
Femidoms. That's
I
it.
don't even think they sell them anymore.
Rather exempt, they're just wiped out.
Yeah. Took them out, man.
That's why there's so much chlamydia.
What are we discussing today?
So, you know what? We're just going to talk about podcasts as a whole, you know, because obviously we're doing our thing, yeah? But it's like, do we know what we're getting ourselves into? Do we know what we're up against? Do we know the competition? Do you know what I'm saying? Do we know what we're doing good and what we're doing bad?
Well, you know, I'd start
What's
by...
the feedback been like for the first season?
I got so much great feedback. A lot of people loved the first podcast. They loved the energy. They loved a bit of the banter. They want to see more banter, in fact. So I think, you know, we're allowed to turn it up. It was amazing working with Ariette on the first one as well. She brought a lot of... Miss Santos. She brought a lot of experience in her field.
Expertise,
Yeah. So hail her up for season one.
A lot of people were saying to me they like the character of us. There's like one black guy, one mixed race, one white guy, and then there was a girl that it was just something different, isn't it? Something that people ain't really seen before.
Did they talk about the fruity vocalist that sings Soul Fever?
Yes.
They talk about it.
Yeah, they did, but I didn't want to pass that on because obviously I didn't want
And you know what it is? And they did. And you know what they talk about? And they was talking about the belly dancer that we have in our crew as well. Hollywood, LA.
Oh yeah. Is that when you belly dance for Miss Santos on the IG Live?
Oh yeah. You got me still. You got me.
Yeah, because I'm actually gonna edit that and put that on this episode.
Please. Yeah, let's have it. Let's have it out.
The belly buttons.
You know what it is? And it's all about the belly button crew. Big up all the belly button crew out there, yeah?
The BB crew.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Keep it straight, love your woman right. That's what I say, belly button crew, yeah?
Belly button crew.
Because nothing funny in that. Yeah. But on a real level, I think that the podcasting game has turned up. I think that there's a lot of interesting podcasts out there. Not to take away from anybody else's, but you know, there is a lot of interesting ones.
There's a lot of bollocks out there though.
As well, on top of it,
and it's the bollocks that's getting the views, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's what happens.
Again, each to their own, innit? Different people like different things. You know what I mean?
Well, some people like the hype. I think most people that watch the internet like the hype. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to give them a bit of a pass. Sometimes you have to.
The thing that annoys me is when people go on podcasts and they chat shit. And what you got to remember, you see when you go on podcasts, it's going to get aired. It's going to go around to everyone. Remember, there's always someone that knows you well.
Yeah.
So you're going to go on these things, you're going to waffle, and then there's going to be someone's going to watch it back and be like,
that's not him.
Why is my brethren saying that? That didn't even happen.
Yeah.
That's what I can't stand, bro.
Well, man,
that's
just anything.
Anybody in mind that you're referring to? You don't have to say any names, but is anyone in mind?
Yeah. There's a couple, definitely, man.
Well, what was interesting, which I can say from my end was, I do remember, which I've got a big up first. Chucky's funky ass one with Danae was brilliant.
Yeah, that's when he held you in it.
He held me out, and it was it was so humbling as well.
He's the only one I don't watch. I can't lie.
It's good.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Chucky's podcast is good.
It's good.
It's actually good. And you know what? I respect about him. Yeah, it's professional. You know, it's professional, and he can articulate himself well. Do you know what I'm saying? And the guests that he brings on are people that actually have done things. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've done things you could personally learn from and whatnot. So, yeah, big up Chucky. I actually went... I don't know if because I used to see him at my college. I used to go Barnet, Wood Street College, like 2004. And, I went college.
Still.
Yeah. And, you're such a jackass, bro. But, yeah. But I used to see him there. But I don't know if he was a student there or if he was a student over there doing
You're
some
trying to say
sort
he's a
of
teacher now, so
workshops or something. I don't know because I know he was heavily involved.
I know you're not trying to say he's a janitor or nothing like that.
Well, you don't think of Tricky's one. Tricky.
This guy,
I'm liking Tricky's one.
Tricky's doing good.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really know about Tricky too much.
I haven't seen his one yet.
Yeah.
When I
Tricky's
when I see his one with his dad, and then I saw the one with Mega. Obviously, the Mega one can relate to me a lot because obviously Mega's from my ways.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started to know about Tricky.
He's transitioned
And
well, man.
And then obviously I had to find out a little bit more after what the problem was with all them lot.
Yeah.
Fair play to him, man.
Yeah.
Fair play to him. He's going into like schools and that now and discussing. But he's made a change, man. I can respect what he's doing.
Yeah, I think anyone that's really stepping up their game to do anything positive, first and foremost, you've got to hail them out on a positive level and say, you know what, big up yourself and continue what you're doing. We're supporting you as much as you're supporting us. You know, we're just doing our thing. I think when we started, there wasn't as much. And I think that we took it more from the Instagram live perspective and also YouTube. But what I will say, there's so much to learn from a lot of these guys at the same time doing their thing. But I feel like, you know, we got our own thing to bring to this game as well. We got something.
We got a lot to bring to the table.
We got a lot to bring to the table. Do you know what I'm saying to you? We got it all.
Yeah, it's new to all of us, isn't it?
Yeah.
First season was about getting to know each other, learning things. You know what I mean? This one here now, we can go into this one.
Yeah, we need to
really kick it off. And
we can let it go because there's a bit more boys banter in this one as well. We can let go.
Yeah.
It's time to let go because, you know what I mean, we've been keeping a lot of things in. Yeah.
What are you trying to say? Miss Santos had you on the raps, yeah?
Well, do you know what?
But I'm gonna be real with you. When Miss Santos was around, you weren't the real you, bro. You weren't the Stilo that I know. You was on some like halfway.
Well, you kind of saying it like you know me in some kind of sexual special way, and I don't really know you like that.
That's what's going through your mind.
Like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about over there. I just want to shut that one down straight away. Live, we got to shut that one and shut that one down.
But anyway,
man talking to me like,
you weren't yourself,
man. That I know. Yeah, and your voice went low as well. I don't know about all that stuff. What I'm saying to you is, ease up on the sunrun, yeah. What I'm saying is, you know, we don't get too, sun in here. So anyway, what I would say was, you know, when you have a woman on the side of your team, you have to. I'm brought up to always respect women as well. You know, that's number one. I can see that in all of us. But I'm extremely sensitive how, you know, you force yourself upon women in any way, verbally, or, you know, you can. It seemed like you're attacking them or putting them down, and I didn't really want to be that type of a guy. Now it's a bit of a lad's thing. I could be a bit more of a lad, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? And also, you know what I mean, we know out there you guys want some entertainment at home. So, yeah, I think we're going to have a bit more banter on it. I'm definitely going to have a bit more banter. Definitely. You know what I'm saying to you? We're going to shell out on this one.
No rules, this one.
Yeah.
So, what I would say is there's going to be no rules in this one. Anyway, I wanted to go back to the Chucky one again because I'm going to rewind to that one. Yeah, there was a statement, big up Chucky and big up Deneo first and foremost, because both of them didn't have to help me out, and both of them I felt like that's homage in its own right. Deneo, I remember he said on the show something about how me and KTB were the people to basically launch UK Funky, like the makers in that sense. And I kind of looked at that in a particular way because KTB came 4 years after me.
But that's what I thought. Because when Daniel said that, I thought, hold on, they're not from the same era. Do you know what I mean? But
and also, what was different?
Who am I to say anything? Because I'm not.
And really also, what was different is I think that we have to look at Kieran the Cause, because Kieran the Cause is what really broke everything for everybody.
Who was a vocalist on that?
I know. I think her name's Tracy. She was quite a silent partner on Fish Go Deep.
Okay.
But she, for me, is the break. She broke Funky House. She was the breaker of it. So I made the song a year prior to even that song being launched.
Yeah.
But for me, that was the first song that everybody fell in love with in Funky House. Fish Go Deep. Dum 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 dum. You know the song, yeah. She, for me, I'm gonna say as the maker of Funky House or UK Funky, because I feel like she was the first person to bring it to the table and launch to commerciality. So I'm going to give her the homage there straight away. But at the same time, I just thought that when he said me and KTB, I was like, well, when I met those, they didn't even have tunes up. Neither did Crazy Cousins and all these people. Because I met all these people in the beginning. But at the same time...
Crazy Cousins were busy.
But at the same time, I think they turned up UK Funky. I think Deneo turned up the sound of UK Funky. I think all these people turned it up. I think that the song that I made at the time, I didn't really know what to turn it up to because there was nothing to compare it to. So there was nothing to turn it up. So, I pay homage to all of those guys that came and done their thing after. But, that's the only thing I had in regards to issue on that statement he made. But other than that, Deneo is, he's a wicked artist, brilliant artist.
Yeah, he's very talented. But I say this whole podcasting thing, I think it's a booming industry right now, very lucrative. And the good thing about it is that anyone can just do it. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no restrictions. There's no one preventing anyone from putting their foot in. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think what it is, it's good. I think I like it. I like the whole thing. I like the whole culture and everything. But I'm a bit worried about the future of podcasting, especially now that the UK.
I've seen how much people are doing them now.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't want it to. I wonder if it's going to turn into a thing years from now where podcasts are going to start beefing with other podcasts, and it's just going to get all stupid.
I think we need more originality. I think when anybody's going to come with a podcast, like I might do my own podcast on the toilet seat. You know what I'm saying to you? Just do something different. You know what I mean? And just call it your chatty shit. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, and just anyone that's talking shit, I'm just going to speak about them on the toilet seat. You know what I mean?
What as well though, podcast is like just really.
That's actually a good idea.
Really, everyone just having their opinions in it. Like there's having your opinions and there's disrespect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you're going to disrespect another man, then boy, you should know.
Yeah, and podcast, it can
excite. You see how like the drill scene is? Like the drill scene is today, everyone wants us like name dropping each other and all that. Like, do you ever think that podcasting will turn to that in the future? If the wrong people get involved in podcasting?
I don't know, man. I think it...
And then 2-2s, you got Fed saying, no, you can't podcast no more. You see how they shut down Soul Solid and all that?
Do you know what it is?
Shutting down podcasts.
Do you know what it is?
That's where I don't want this thing to go.
Most people that are doing podcasts are the right people right now. You got... I was actually fascinated to see Young Spray get into his little podcast as well with Ice Cream and that whole circle. I like the fact that he turned something positive around for me. Because I know that it was a hard time for him in that situation. It must have been, because it would have been hard for anybody. And I think that he turned around his attention in a positive way, so I'm going to salute him in that way. I think anyone that turns their life around into something positive and is pushing that positive energy, because right now we've got a lot of negative energy out there.
Yeah. So
that's anybody wants to talk about it and air it out. I guess podcasting so far is on a positive level, because if we're talking about it, then we're reasoning. And I think that we do need to reason. I think we do need to hash out a few things, because the UK, we do need to turn it up in general, because I feel like we need to have the artist now that's going to go break America. So we need, as podcasters or something, need to be attacking America more in the sense of competing on scales. So I think our podcast needs to, excel to those levels. That's just my view. So, I think anybody's saying anything positive, and even if you're addressing issues which seem negative at the time, and you're addressing it, it's better than, I guess, privately addressing it. So I would hail out a lot of the podcasts. I think Ice Cream, hail her up, Nana from Foundation, brilliant girl, a nice girl as well. I haven't seen everybody's podcast, so I can't comment on it.
I like how Not For The Radio have come back. Big up Clue brought back Not For The Radio.
On the landing, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
It's nice to see him speak to Tricky and Score and a few others. Don Strapsy.
Yeah.
These ones are really
Joe Black,
good.
I like that one.
Yeah, Joe Black on there. Yeah, man.
I like Joe Black.
I like Not For The Radio as well. I was thinking, why they're not gone, man? Let's visit and all that. What's happened there?
Yeah. They're still around, though. They're still around, right?
I don't know.
Is the podcast stopped?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't kept up with what's really going on the streets, but what I can say is...
What's my man's name up on the ground? What's his name again?
Toasty.
Yeah, does him and Viz go on?
I don't know. I don't really know the situation. I don't know.
It looks like there's some sort of fallout there. That's the impression I get.
So maybe we need to do like a whole documentary on that one then. Really, what happened to Not For The Radio? What do you think? What do you guys think at home?
I used to watch Not For The Radio a lot. I used to enjoy that one.
Yeah, I used to watch a few of them.
Yeah.
Depending who they had on.
And we got like news reporters now on YouTube as well. You know, is it Fez?
Festify.
Oh, come on, man.
He's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing.
Festify.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
He's like a journalist, isn't it? Like up and coming journalist. But
and he's breaking down. And there's another one I watched yesterday. He's quite posh, but he was breaking down the whole. I forgot Moscow 90. Is it Moscow 90?
Yeah. The stabbing thing.
Yeah, but he was breaking it down in a way, in a very posh voice, and one of them stabs the other one, and then this is where it went. And I was like, wow, this is really taking it to levels. So yeah, I think some interesting podcasts that are out there. I think we have to salute those that are doing their thing right now, watching. Make sure you're tuning in, guys. Make sure you're tuning in because we're going to make this one interesting. Because even when we're doing our thing, even not to promote, but we've got some real interesting shows coming up.
Yeah.
So hope you can tune in and salute us as much as we salute you.
If this is definitely your first time watching this, you need to go and check out season 1.
Yeah.
Got some good guests on there.
10 juicy episodes. Pure banter. Pure good content. It was a laugh, It was jokes. It was a lot of
How many venues did we have? 3 venues in the end?
Yeah, we went through bare venues.
Where can they find it?
You can find it on IG, YouTube, the Unbalanced Podcast YouTube channel, the Unbalanced Podcast Instagram. Soon it's all going to be on Spotify and all of that. So yeah, just check it out, the Unbalanced Podcast.
The Unbalanced, yeah. And you know what it is? There was so many interesting moments as well because we was doing a lot of pranking as well.
In the
lockdown.
Kelly LaRock.
Yeah.
Maxwell.
We pranked him. I think maybe we might even have to do something on the show. Maybe just keep tuning, keep watching. We might even prank someone on the show because I think that'd be interesting. I think we need to prank somebody. If you're at home and you're watching, and you think someone needs to be pranked,
let us know.
Inbox us. We're gonna get on them straight away.
Leave something in the comments below who you'd want to see as a guest on this sofa. Be realistic. That'll be shouting out Denzel Washington and all them stupidness there.
Yeah. What shouting at?
Yeah.
Stormzy! Stormzy!
Yeah.
Like you always, people at home always drawing out for big names that it's not realistic.
It's impossible, One day we might get a Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, don't limit yourselves, man.
Yeah. No, but obviously he's an icon, and it'd be a very interesting. Because I would be a fan. I don't know about you. I just end up a fan. Like
you can get a Denzel. I'm not Washington.
not Washington.
And don't go and shout Lexington Steel at home, cause nobody. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's Steelo's brethren, my best friend, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm actually double.
It's PA.
I'm actually double in most movies. People don't know that part. So anybody that knows Lexington Steel,
you're double. You're Brian Pumper's double, man. You're light skinned, gutty dog.
Obviously, it's very clear that he knows more people than I know. You know a lot of people in that field, so especially the males. But yeah, onto a positive note, podcasting very interesting. We're saluting everybody that's out there first and foremost because we don't want to seem like we're hating before we're saluting.
You don't think of these emails?
I was just about to mention it,
You got to mention her.
She's growing on me. She's definitely growing on me.
Do you know what? I gravitated to ZZ Mills from the get-go. From the first content I saw of her doing. When she was on her own. Because she used to have a radio show.
See, I'm really new to this. The first one I watched was the Wiley one. That was my favourite.
Is it?
Yeah. That was the first one I watched.
African Child. Have you seen that one?
No. Yeah, I saw that one. That
one funny.
That was joke.
You see the one with the police officers?
Yeah, I saw that one as well.
Can I be honest with you?
You gave yourself away.
Can I be honest with you?
Saw who in Battersea Park?
She interviewed the 2 police officers.
Yeah.
And one was the dread boy in it with the gap in his tooth, innit? Easy to recognise. See him in Battersea Park about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like that's the.
I wonder what type of attention.
And he's a gangs police officer as well. He deals with the gangs and stuff. He just gave himself away easy. And there was a couple boys. They must have been about 7 or 8, and they was like, "That's right, that's that fed up." Honestly, yeah, it's mad. It's like,
all right, but on a real level, for me, just from my perspective, I think sometimes, yeah, because obviously her job is to have a counterbalance in it and draw out characters, and that is her job. And so I think she does her job perfectly. I feel like it's a demise in our own community in the sense of where we're all coming from. And when I say the community, anybody's coming from nothing right now is from the community. Yeah. when you're coming from something that you have to achieve to be something, and you achieve half of your goals, like you became a footballer, and people don't know that you achieved. That's a dream. That's a dream in the beginning. Coming from the hood and achieving a dream, to me is like wow. And in the hood, you become like a superstar, and that becoming a hood and a superstar is everything. It's everything. It's more than money for me. Just for your people who you grew up with and looking at you and be like, yo, you're doing this, or you're hanging with those guys, and then you come back with a man them and you chill out. So for me, what I would say is that I feel like we can be a demise to our own community sometimes. We got to hate up our own community. What we need is when she turned it up to the Metropolitan Police, I think that was a level.
Did you see the one with that girl that went through all the domestic violence and all of that? And
I didn't watch all of it.
Bro, that was deep,
I heard it was really, really
it was
deep.
deep.
I need to watch her. I need to fully watch her.
Deep.
I need to fully watch her.
And I think she got trafficked and she went into the porn industry. And it was madness. It was madness.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch that, and maybe that's why I have more of an opinion on her that says she needs to uproot people more than downplay. If that makes any sense, because she's drawing too many characters out.
Yeah, but you know what? You need to remember that she's got a team of people behind her. Like, she's got a production team. She's got everything. Like, I don't think she actually gets to make all.
I don't think she does enough research either. There's a couple of times I've seen her. It's like it's I'm in an iron. Like, but I will be honest with you. I think she's leading in her game.
Yeah, she's gonna.
So I'm gonna hail her. Don't get it twisted. Easy. I'm gonna hail you.
Yeah, she will blow. She will.
She's got to blow, and we want you to blow.
Yeah.
It's not that we want you to blow, because we want to see anybody that's doing their thing do their thing.
Yeah.
But I just think there's sometimes there's a downplay or something. That's just an opinion. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Inbox me. Feel free to. Steelo wanted to. Yeah. We can debate that. So got on to another one. What are you thinking?
Well, you mentioned Clue. He's got his segue game is sick. You know. Do you know what I mean by segue game? So like where he flows into the next question based off what was said by the interviewee. Like you can see that he's putting practice into it. A lot of practice.
Clue is
he might be going for media training. Who knows?
He's educated.
But yeah, he's not stupid.
No, he's definitely not stupid. No, he's definitely not.
He's not stupid.
No.
He's educated, boy. You can see that he's educated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I liked about his interview when they talked about him and Jet Black, because obviously they go back from a long while inside.
Yeah, in jail, yeah.
So he didn't have to really go deep into that, but it was such interesting, because that's where their relationship is from. Yeah, man. Clue, educated guy. I thought he was going to salute him. I
think it was different as well to see a rapper obviously
doing it,
to jump on it as well, innit? And
I guess it resonates more with you because it's from your ends, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, but rappers have been doing it. Like Tricky's been doing it. Marks has been doing it.
Marks again, right? Yeah.
Have you seen the episode of his mum?
No.
It's quite recent, man. You see that? Wicked episode. Wicked episode. Like, you get to see a different side to him, and you get to learn more about him and his upbringing just off what his mum said. Do you know what I'm saying?
So what was it like? What was
they were basically talking about his upbringing and his unruliness in it, but where it all came from. But like his mum went back to the essence. Like she started talking about her relationship with his father, and then spoke about his brother who sadly got murdered 20 years ago, and then how it affected Marks growing up, and his mum throughout the interview, I think his mum said something like, You didn't have to inherit that beef. Do you get what I'm saying?
It just sounds sick. I need to watch this.
Do you know what I mean? You didn't have to inherit it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I understood why you took it on. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's your big brother. What? Do you know what I mean? But it was good, man.
Do you know what it was? I'm going to tell you why I like that one, because Marks is an artist that I've watched for many years.
He can spit.
And he could spit, and I thought that he was being played out of the industry in a sense as an artist, because obviously, the older artists and the younger artists, and to see him kind of just get a spin on it and come back straight in the game, I had to salute that. When you can revamp yourself, it's big in this game.
Yeah.
So salute there again.
Yeah.
While we're talking about rappers, what all these underrated rappers, man.
Mm.
And there's a lot. There's a lot out there. Who do we think's next,
Well,
or who deserves
Who
it?
deserves it? Do you know what? I think Swiss is sick.
It's a legend.
Yeah.
He's sick. I wish I could see more of him.
I don't think anyone's gonna make a better tune than Cry.
Yeah, Cry is my favourite UK hip hop.
But again,
all time.
I wanna
Cry and Murder by Kalashnikov. It's Murder.
Kalashnikov. You have to.
Kalashnikov.
Yeah. But again, I'm gonna go back again. A man that brought me in the game, MCD. If you don't know about MCD, he had made a tune called F the Queen.
That's a junglist thing.
No, it's not a jungle thing. It's actually a rap thing.
Oh, MCD's like one of the first. Like
He's one of the first
tight era,
skinny man.
Bruce Maneuver all them time.
Foundation of this thing. London Posse.
That's Rodney P in them.
Rodney P in that.
Yeah,
And what you got to understand, when you say London Posse, you got to look at when man was spitting in American and it was seen cool to spit in American. Yeah? Now, that man, it was still doing the left thing.
Nah, it wasn't cool.
There was a time to spit in American was cool.
What it wasn't.
What are you talking about? There was a time in the UK that if you were spitting American, you were cool. Hold on.
Skinny man.
Iceberg Slim.
Iceberg Slim wasn't cool. Iceberg Slim
on, bro. No.
It was never cool to spit in America, 100%.
It was never cool to spit in America.
Never.
No way, but they persevered. That was their thing, so they kept it going on.
To rap American accent.
American accent. That's why I couldn't really embrace this.
I don't know, man. I liked a couple man with a fake accent.
But
still.
when I heard man like Kalashnikov come in with that real East London lingo,
no, that is
grittiness.
You say, Jekyll, I'm the head of the house. No. I don't. What you say, Jekyll? I'm the head of the house. Head of the house, you know. Like you talking, I'm from the Bronx, lady. Like, you know what it is? People be like, wow, I didn't know he's from the Bronx. You know.
But yeah, that American rap thing, and Mike GLC, big him. I think he was the first to bring the UK that keep it authentic.
Mike GLC, big artist.
Yeah.
Now, where is he, man?
You know what you have to help Mike GLC for? His mixtape game. That's a man that is a breaking in the mixtape era. Scheme.
Yeah, he was always on the roads. I remember him. Like Oxford Circus, Leicester Square. Yeah, I remember him.
Scheme. You can't sleep on him again.
Scheme, Scheme.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout him. All these guys, you got to draw back the original. Yeah, we want some podcasts from you guys as well.
We got man like Big P.
Big P. General. He's a general. Scheme and Big P. It's a foundation.
Sterling Collab.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Do you know who was
Sterling?
sick? Oh, I'm not. Moorish Delta 7 from Birmingham.
Okay.
Dave Malik. Malik was my favourite at one point. They were cold.
London Posse. Was it London? Just shut up and roll your spliff. These two boys. There was two of them. I'm gonna get their name in a minute. They were wicked, man.
Not extremists.
Nah, they weren't extremists. There was I can't remember the name, but you know, it's not because they weren't good. They were fantastic. But there was a lot of artists coming through with a lot of original content. But UK wasn't ready for it at the time because YouTube wasn't at its optimum. It wasn't optimal. It wasn't at the level. You get what I'm saying to you?
You don't know about Wanksy.
Wanksy.
Yeah, Wanksy's from the ends, man.
Wanksy.
Wanksy.
Wancy, W-A-N.
Oh, Wanksy.
C-double-E.
Yeah.
Wancy.
I've never heard about Wanksy.
Yeah. Wancy's old school.
Is it?
No, not to take away from.
You remember the Mitchell brothers?
That's who I was talking about. That's who I was talking about a minute ago. Mitchell brothers.
The Mitchell brothers.
Just
they were
shut up,
alright, you know.
and roll your
They were
sleeve.
alright. Yeah. And they did the tune on routine check, something. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, they were sick.
That's who I was talking about a minute ago.
Yeah, Mitchell brothers.
Oh my days.
Yeah,
Mitchell
man.
brothers.
They were hard. Mitchell brothers hail them up again because there was a lot of touring around that
They
time.
did routine check was with Kano and Mike Skinner, innit? Yeah, that was a banger.
I think a lot of those people influenced people like Mike Skinner and artists like that because that whole
Them man was signed to Mike.
Yeah, they were signed to. They were his.
yeah, but they were doing a lot of.
And Leo the Lion as well.
Yeah,
He was signed to Mike Skinner.
Mike Skinner come with the label The Beats. So his thing was he was obviously pioneering and unique in what he does. So what happened was he found Professor Green, Mitchell Brothers, Leo the Lion, Who else was on the beats? Whatever, but basically he was so in tune with the street culture and what was going on. He was like, I need a piece of that.
Also, we can't not hate that fonts. Fonts already coming. We know that we hated out all these artists. Feng Shui. Yeah. Now again, we have to go back and do history check again.
Yo, where's Shay at, man?
Yeah. Well, you know, he's flying around, man.
Yeah. You look cool,
He's flying about. You know what I mean?
That's your dog still. Yeah.
Okay. Their family, they're all at it.
Okay.
Let me break it to you like this. Styler G, fantastic artist as well. Done a lot of things.
He's a bad boy.
My Youth. It's not no Feng Shui, no My Youth.
You lot produced that?
Yeah.
See.
So we aim that one out. We have to document that one.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So when you see them on there and then Monday is here.
Yeah, Feng Shui were making bangers.
Yes.
Though. You had Channel U era on Smash.
And again,
you know who was also sick in the production thing, like in the Channel U era. Do you know Parabeats?
Yeah.
Parabeats was hard.
Oh,
Parabeats he did North Stars on the Rise, I think. He done Cry.
Yeah,
I think he did Cry. And didn't he do Bang Bang?
Yeah, with
Cream Cartel. Yeah. I think he did that.
North Star on the Rise was a tune.
Do you know what's interesting about the times there? About them times there, when I was out, I remember that's when I know. Aaron.
Them days there.
That was a good for your tune, wasn't it?
What, Soul Fever? No, we didn't do that. Soul Fever. Because if I was to go, that's a whole different episode. But what happened with Soul Fever was when I made that tune, a man said to me, "Come to the studio. I've got a bottle of something." And I was rolling around. I made about 100 tunes that year. There's no fruity in it.
That sounds a bit fruity.
No. So I made about 100 tunes that year. One of the guys I used to be working with close at the time was Naughty Boy. Da Vinci was my producer at the time. Hail out Da Vinci.
Hail out gone, man.
Da Vinci's still here. He's still here. He's working, but obviously the game's changed. You know what I mean? You can't be at the top all the time. But Da Vinci was like the big, like working with Da Vinci.
He was on the Pretty Boy thing, innit? He was like,
but he was like working with Da Vinci was like saying working with Joe.
He was like UK's version of Paulo the Don. Da Vinci, like in terms of his presence and his, do you know what I mean?
No, but even when I used to roll around, like Da Vinci was the biggest producer at the time.
Yeah, he had his time.
Like everybody was wanted to work with Da Vinci.
Remember, I was hosting Jump all the time. So Da Vinci was always there. I remember even Da Vinci.
Did he do the competitions, the producer battles? Yeah.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
That's what I met Professor Green. Man, his very first battle.
And you know who I started? You know who I helped to start as well? A boy called Too Much.
That's what I met Too Much.
Too Much was the guy that got signed to Mario Winans, and he actually had a fight with Professor Green. If you go back and do your history.
That name rings a bell, you know, Too Much. He got signed to Mario Winans.
Yeah.
What's it? Yellow City Music or something?
Yeah, Yellow City.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was interesting times as well. So so I helped to come in and do a couple of things. He went on and did some greatness.
The story though, the Soul Fever story, that was interesting.
No, so the interesting, I was just getting short to cut it. What happened was when you're rolling around and you're making music, I'm gonna just shout this out to anyone that's making music. I never knew anything about no house or no funky house or any genre like that. I was an R&B boy, and basically I made a tune and I never expected it to make any particular money. And one day, I was in a studio in South London, Saxon Sound Studio with Dennis Rowe, and I was with Dot Rotten. I don't know if you remember Dot Rotten. He's a producer. He was a big producer at the time. He wasn't as big then, but we was in the studio, and a man came in and goes, "Are you Stilo?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Stilo." And he went, "The guy that sings the house track." I'm like, I said, "Bro, I don't sing no house music, bro. That's not my thing." And he went, "No, there's some Stilo guy, and he's big." And I'm like, "Well, that ain't me." So we went out to the car after to see what is playing with his Stilo tune. And I realised it was a tune that I'd made in the studio. And I was like, "Raw, this dude's put the tune out and it's big." But the only thing that came to my mind is, where's my money in it? Like, where's my money? Like, because I'd never been paid for music. I just know I'm making music. I'd never been, like when you play football, you just play football and getting paid for football. It's two different things. So I'd never been paid. I was like, "Yo, I just rang the dude like, yo, you got my money?" He's like, because he's from France. He was, the vinyls are sold out, but come and see me. No, this was Sinbad.
Sinbad, that's it.
So hail out Sinbad again. Of recent we've fallen out, but it's no big deal. We evolve. But at the same time, I just wanted my money. And that's the only thing. So what I would say to anyone making music out there, get your paperwork straight. If you're going to do music with people that you can't, if you're not connected with or you don't grow with, or any business that you're in, if you're not connected with them, like we grow together, we made this together. get your paperwork straight, because obviously things will happen. And when money gets involved, it creates a big problem. So that's the only thing that I would say about Soul Fever that was a big problem for me. There was a lot of issues when it started to become mainstream, because nobody expected UK Funky to go to the mainstream.
But you know what? I think before it was even called UK Funky, that was like the South African house.
Yeah, it was just house.
It was South. Because to be fair with you, you see, Soul Fever.
When you edit this, run a little clip of this tune, please.
Yeah.
I know some people probably want to
run it
in the
back.
Oh my god.
Is that him?
Yeah, but you see what it is.
Even if it's 5 seconds, just run something.
Do you know why I can't be a waste man? Do you know why Aaron is an original waste man? I'm going to tell you why he's an original waste man. You see the word waste man, it doesn't come from this era. It comes from an older era. And you see man that used to wind up the waist in the club, yeah, that's original waste man. You see the original waste man there? Them man there, dancer, twist up their waist in clubs.
You know, I used to think it was a girl singing back in the day.
I said, listen, hold on, when I heard it,
Thinking old school, bro.
when I heard it, I was a girl.
I'm not joking, bro. Thank you. And I bet you now, to this day, some people still think it's a girl.
I can search inside your soul. Oh, you bleed me like yeah. So I can do it right here. You know what I'm saying to you? Ain't no girls up in there. Ow! I do like this. Ow, baby! So
Yo, next thing you'll see Steelo on a Pretty Little Thing billboard.
now let me tell you something. This is where the battle starts kicking. Guys at home, please comment and subscribe. Yeah.
No, girls, please comment and subscribe.
Guys, because guys are more funnier.
Don't exclude the women.
No, I want girls
Yeah?
to hit us on the DMs and be like, yo, like, yeah, I saw you, Aaron, and I like guys that look like, you know, Sean Kingston. Yeah. Your friend in the back.
Kingston, you know?
Your friend in the back looks like he wants to be Harvey, but he ain't. Yeah, still.
Yeah.
Anyway, so me and Sean Kingston now. But me and Sean Kingston, we go back in it. You know what I mean? I know a man when he's winding up his waist.
That tune was about you. That beautiful girl tune. It was about you, innit?
But you knew before I had you.
I never knew him. I've never met the guy.
You knew me before I had you.
I knew you what?
You knew me before I had you.
Nah.
You knew me before I had that track.
What? Which one?
Soul Fever. You knew me.
No, I didn't. I met you after you made Soul Fever.
You're a dust bag, man. You're a dust bag.
Bro, you know how I met Jordell? Real talk.
Man, like Jordell, you know.
Oh, I just bait up his government, you know. Jesus.
Oh man, girlfriend.
Jordell.
But you know what, yeah? The name alone is sweet boy, innit? Jordell. Blood clot. Don't get no more sweet boy than that. But yeah, I met you at Hippodrome.
You never met me here.
It was Hippodrome. You was
Never met me in
Hippodrome.
no Hippodrome, bro.
I met him at Hippodrome. Yeah, he was on stage.
That sounds fruity, that one.
Bro, you don't know me from no
It was a
Hippodrome, bro.
banging club though. Why they shut that down?
No, there weren't no banging in that club, bro.
No, but not in Kingston.
No, that was, you know where?
So
That
the
was
Hippodrome in Kingston.
Leicester Square. On the corner.
On the corner.
Yeah, opposite station. Hippodrome was lit. And like the stage would
Shako
come.
Jam.
I never used to rave up London, man. I used to rave up like Sutton and then ways.
You're Essex boy,
The
aren't you?
stage.
Yeah, Rob.
You're like an oi. He's like an oi kind of guy.
Nah.
Oi.
You won't catch me at the front. No.
Oi. Jacko.
No.
Him and Max Browning, isn't it?
He's got No, don't do me like that, guys. No, don't do me like that. I love it. I'm gonna have to draw for some old raving videos.
Jan.
Oh,
Big up
God.
Jan. Oh, I'm saying to you.
But
Yeah.
Steve, remember at Hippodrome that the stage used to come from beneath the
Oh,
ground
listen.
and raise up?
Hey, listen.
That
There was
was
one
sick,
time
lads.
they let us, man. They let me be Jodeci for 5 minutes.
They
They let me be Jodeci for 5 minutes. So I convinced the manager that I had to come from the bottom of the stage.
Oh, you was playing there, yeah?
Yeah, I used to sing a lot.
He
So I've
was
had songs
performing
with.
there.
So I used to work with. I used to be signed to
Rough Riders.
Back in the day, I've done tunes with. I remember. If you remember Naylor Boss, Hailer Out again.
Yeah, bro, I forgot that name. Naylor Bosch, you know?
It's Hailer Out.
That's a
Yeah.
name from the past.
From the past.
That's like Taz era.
Early challenge.
Yeah, Taz is my dog as well. He was. We were recently working. Haylat Taz again, another talented guy. He did. He broke Dizzy Rascal. In the sense of gave him. He did help.
Dizzy Rascal boss him because he was on Dizzy single. It's just like, bro.
No, but that's a big hit from Dizzy.
But he produced that.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, he did boss him.
And that was like the second or third single from the album.
Yeah.
So no, but don't get it twisted. I'm not taking away anybody's shine, but we helped to support the cause. Dizzy Rascal's an icon already.
Do you remember one guy called Bonyface?
Bonyface, yes.
Bonyface.
100%.
He looked a bit like Stilo, but it was taller. Proper.
Why you look like me for?
Express kind of guy.
Singer.
Yeah, he's a singer.
Can I ask you a question?
I think it's the first Def
Can I ask a question?
I think so.
Out of me and him, have you seen me rub oil on my face once? My man came in and rubbed Vaseline on his face straight away. Has he got in it?
It's cocoa butter.
Okay. So you said it what it was, yeah? So anyway, now what I'm saying... So what I'm making a point to say to you is, I'm not the sweet boy here. You're the sweet boy.
Sweet Boy Express.
Yeah? Now, all those that want to know how to grease their beard properly, hit him up, DM him. He knows how to do that thing, innit? Because I don't know about any of that stuff there. I'm not on none of that sweet boy stuff.
It's common...
Because that's the new sweet boy, innit?
Common sense, innit? How to grease your beard. It's second nature before you've even tried it.
Yeah, because you're big.
Why would anyone need a tutorial?
Are you a man? Are you a man that gets that like beard growing stuff and all that, like the ingredients and all that to boost it up and
I use beard oil,
yeah. Because you look like that kind of dude. Still, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Where's this guy?
You better have some.
Yeah. So where this is going?
Let's wrap this one up.
No, we're not wrapping it up.
You better wrap it up, or you're gonna have more kids, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You got the snip. You got the snip.
No, you ain't got the snip,
I've
bro.
got the snip, bro.
He's the old. Well, with him, what's different about him is he didn't get the snip. He's got a.
You got the snip, Zeno. He's got the snip.
He's got a thing in it. You see the back door. You see the back door. It's got the blockage, so it don't come out of there. It comes out the side. Yeah.
What man is she talking?
It comes out the side. Yeah, it comes out the sides.
What man is she talking? But yeah, you talk about Layla Boss and all that.
Old school.
Layla Boss was old
Boston
school.
classics. So she was signed to Rough Riders as well.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. She was signed to Rough Riders for a hot minute. Or she did a project with Rough Riders for a hot minute. So yeah, that's just where it went. And Hail Up. Everybody's come before us and everybody's coming after us. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I have to wrap up the show.
Hail up all the podcasters, UK artists, entertainers, up and coming journalists, everybody behind the scenes, aspiring directors, aspiring audio editors, videographers, riggers.
Hit us up. Feel no way to DM us.
Technicians, everything. You know what I mean?
Stop lying on podcasts.
Real talk.
Yeah, pick up all the liars on the podcast. The liars.
But people them, let us know what you want to see from the Unbalanced podcast. You know what I mean? Let us know.
More pranking.
And we will do our best to give you guys what you want.
We at Mills, eh?
But yo, we're out.
Peace, West London.
Follow, like, subscribe, the whole shebang. What you doing, bro?
It's West London.
Is that how you man moving west?
No, that's
Pick
how
up
I'm
the
doing
West
it. It's
London.
not how we doing it.
And you lot move your necks like that, yeah? Go on for the.
That's my thing, bro. It's not any man in my hood.
Wifey that.
What do you say? Wifey?
Why? That's
Did
your
you
thing.
call me your wifey? Because I'm not your wifey, bro.
Don't get excited.
Don't try any of that type of... This is not that type of podcast, you know, bro. Shell that one down.
Bro.
Yeah?
Best believe, yeah, everything you're saying now would have been gone.
You're the one...
No one's going to see it, bro. So stop talking shit. Because I do the editing, you get me? But anyway, guys, bless up, man.
Love and respect.